the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from Houston. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, Daniil Hunter getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
We can feel this crowd all the way up here in the press box, Mike. I mean, one play in, one sack later, and this crowd is rocking.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender prodding his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
3rd and long. Here's Ward. He's got his tight end. That's a pump load. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20. And the Titans, 1st down.
From the gun, here's Ward. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody uncovers downfield. He forces a difficult throw, and luckily it falls incomplete.
Quick throw to RPO, and that's caught by Eilman. 3rd down and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
To the air again, Ward. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. They hook up again, 2nd time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down.
That's good. More Titans. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap for Ward. Moving to his left.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure is good, but you have to contain him. The quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. Throwing, Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screen plays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screen play.
And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Pollard. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward on the run to the right. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd and goal.
And with nothing open, he might have been better off just trying to see if he can make something happen with his legs. But with the way this defense is flying around, I'm not sure there was a play to be made either way. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't.
And he's going to be taken down. Couldn't get rid of the football. They turn it over. Stopped on 4th and goal.
Well, clearly this coach wanted to come out aggressive early. They decide not to settle for the field goal by going for it on 4th and goal, and they are turned away. What a great stop early in this game by this defense.
First carry for Joe Mixon. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? More from Houston coming up in a moment. On first down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. Stroud. To the left side. And caught by Schultz. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Gain of 19 yards. That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They will work the middle with Mixon. He'll get about 2. The linebacker Cody Barton in on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Titans' 42-yard line.
On play action. Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Arden Key getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6. And it's 3rd down. On the handoff, it's Mixon. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Why Tony? 11.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
They're going to work this down inside the 45.
And the Titans first down.
They'll go back to Pollard on 1st down. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. He's a yard short of that 1st down.
gain of 9 brings up second and goal.
From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
Gain of 8. That's good for a Titans first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
17-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Here we go, set.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
Gain of 4 yards.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
First down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the
Press
12-yard
on
line.
Lady.
Here's Ward. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Viking 18. Viking 18. Ready, right?
To throw on second down is Ward. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Titans are going to have first and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And the Titans first down.
70, Timberwolves.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
70, go.
Throwing is Ward. Forced out wide. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Lions.
This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Jim DK. Touchdown Titans.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Nike Texas. Here we go.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. Again, working deep downfield. And And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on first down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Makes it second
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
On second down, Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
First and 10.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
To the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7. Here's Stroud. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it'll be third down.
And 7.
All right. What? Hey, south. Hey, Uno Mars. Look the hot.
Now Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
They'll take over first and 10.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now, first down throw for Ward. Exiting the pocket right.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
On second down, here's Pollard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And he's in! Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And he will go all the way. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Makes the score Titans 14, Texans 7.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Go.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Kalen Bullock there on the tackle.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
On 3rd down, here's Pollard. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the 1st down. Good run. The drive continues.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Viking, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 23.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down for Tennessee.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
60 Bison. Back. Bronco 80. Ready, ready.
Now Pollard. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down.
Again, it's Pollard. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
19, 7. Ready.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
19. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
He'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. From the 2 now, here's second and goal. Again, they try Pollard. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. Talk things over before third down.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
They'll try and run. Here's Pollard. And he's going nowhere. Match and drop behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal. So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
A 21-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Sly back out to kick this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's first and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Here's first down.
And the Texans first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now, Stroud. This is caught. Downfield, it's Dell. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down for Houston.
Texans first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it'll lead to a second down.
24-yard line. 19 Texans. All right.
Stroud to throw. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And the Texans first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Why Tony? 2-jet. Buggy. Hey, uno. Hey, south.
Back to throw. Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
At the 1-yard line.
That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
It is 3rd and goal.
Now, 18. That's right. Hey, uno more. Alert the hot, alert the hot. 11.
Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. From back at the 6-yard line, what can they do on 3rd and goal?
19 Texas. 18. That's right. Why Tony? Buggy. Hey, uno. Hey, south. Hey, uno more. Tonight.
To throw is Stroud. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And the best offense on 3rd downs, Mike, is to be really good on 1st and 2nd down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. From the gun, here's Stroud. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage.
And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cedric Gray. Scored too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense could just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation. Take a couple knees. Get on with the win.
60 by 6. Ready.
1st and 10, and they give it to Pollard. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. A bit of a surprise, this one on paper. You figure this would have been a difficult assignment, trying to win away from home against a team of this caliber. No problems, though. They find a way to get it done. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before? Whoa. And all them other cats you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bumps. Alright, they go to click, 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's the mommy of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my... And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Up next, it's our main event between the Baltimore Ravens and the Houston Texans. Ready to get this one going. And away we go from NRG Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Fights his way through a tackle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
First down, here's Lamar. And he's tackled for no gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the gun, Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. It looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short. There he is on 3rd and short. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he works this to the 38 before going down. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Walker hauls it in. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Texans' 48-yard line.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
All right. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
1st down, Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
That's completed right side. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. A nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's the end of our opening quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They have 2nd down behind the sticks.
Look the hot, look the 11. Hey, uno.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Quick slant here to Kirk. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Route set. This is 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Here we go.
To the air, Stroud. It's caught. This is Kirk. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
19 Texas. Hey, south. Hey, uno more. Look the hot.
From the red zone now. Right back to Kirk, and he's got it again. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Christian Kirk. Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Ravens 7-yard line.
Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
All right. Hey, uno. Why Tony?
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
19 Texas. That's right. 18. That's right. Hey, uno more.
Again, Stroud. He's got it. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish off their opening drive. Nico Collins with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's going to be in his lone yard on that drive up the gut. Aziz Al-Shire that time on the tackle. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
Hey, middle.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So it'll be 2nd down.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Second down, Jackson to pass. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it inside the 10. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here comes St. Dell. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
18.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
He'll air it out on 3rd. He's throwing deep to the left side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
You at report. Hey, Ozzy.
Lamar now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. Let's hear it, Texans fans, because it's 3rd down.
Ready. What is it?
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he runs out of room before he can get to that marker. So now we're going to see what they decide to do, Brock, on this 4th and 1.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
On any 4th down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Here we go. Great. Why Tony?
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it will be a 1st down, Texans.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece, and he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Hey, uno. 11.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. And the defender comes away with it. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Yo. 13. Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Hey. Sit up.
Looking to throw. He's got it deep downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Noel to return this. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. Forced out to his right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
Jackson now on 3rd. Gets this one to Andrews. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Out of the gun, Henry. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Here's Lamar. Buying some time right. Now a hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And the Texans have it. Has room down the left sideline. 40. Hits the 20. Gets the 10. And Houston returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Texans start the second half with some needed points. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Kate, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have 2 hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. And this defense, they took advantage.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans tie things up at 14.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. First down, here's Lamar. Andrews with the catch. And he takes it down to the 33. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
13.
First down throw for Jackson. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's on the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
All set now. 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Working quickly here.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Lamar back to throw. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. The coverage by Jamal Gill.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
At the 10-yard line.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Noel to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10.
All right.
Shotgun now, first round. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Free up the middle, it's a breakaway. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans cut it to a point late in this one. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. Shoots another one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Setting up to pass. That one's complete, right side. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone off.
Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
Well, I'll say this. If you're willing to chance a throw like that, an early down is where you want to do it. You try to shot downfield. It doesn't work out, but you still got time now to try to find something else on the play sheet.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. To throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Here he is to throw. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. How about 19 yards on fourth down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Complete, Derrick Henry. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Houston calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Final timeout called by the Texans. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Ravens.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's second down.
Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
No.
Here he is to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult third down now staring you in the face.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. We get to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's going to be stopped well shy. That first down marker. Call it a yard. That means fourth down coming up.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. Everything coming down to the leg of Tyler Luke. This one from an even 40 yards out. The kick is good. He got it. And when it mattered most, he got it. No miss this time. He wins this game. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end. But they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the former Illini kicker, Chase McLaughlin, to get us started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Man coverage to start the game, and I expect we'll see a good amount of that. They trust their secondary to hold down the fort and let their pass rushers get home. And that's a good job right on play 1.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now Hurts changing up the play.
Eagles, 1st down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Here's Hurts to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7.
It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. Shrugs him off. And he's taken down inside the 30.
13 yards on the play. And the Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Go Silver, ready?
Throwing is Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 28 yards. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
In any Vin. It happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
He'll try to pick it up himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Buccaneer first down.
Now Mayfield. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Hey, on 133. Kings. Hey, on 133.
Mayfield now from the 50. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
We'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Complete to Emeka Abuka. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Mayfield. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
This short throw caught by Goddard. Now 2nd and 5. Now Hurts looking to change the play.
At the 19-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Run. Point it right. 180. What's up?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Eagles' 20-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it 2nd and 7. Here's Mayfield. Quick hitter here, it's complete. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Alert, 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 alert. Kings, Kings, Kings. Watch out.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll bring up 4th down. Going to the air again with Mayfield. He'll try to do it himself. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
Trying to find Barkley on the out route, and he's got it. And he spins past him and into space. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 69 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. On that long touchdown, look, the pass was fine, but it was short. What Saquon did after the catch, that's impressive.
And that's just demoralizing if you're on the defensive side of the ball, too, because if he catches a short one, that's your opportunity to tackle him, put him on the ground, and get up for the next down. Instead, he makes a move, he makes people miss, he runs through tackles, he spins, he jukes, and he continues to run, because once he gets into the open field and turns it loose, he can fly.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern a little bit. Whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. It's putting the game in jeopardy.
Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. From the gun, Mayfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Now, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Devontae Smith.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Third and 8.
Hey, easy, 63, back. Great, set. Delta.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. Now he's going to step up and run. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jahan Dotson, 38 yards. And the Eagles take a 3-touchdown lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And it makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He may go. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott now to add the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Their own 27-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice.
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. In motion right is Smith. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. So that potentially an important takeaway here in this 2nd quarter.
Because what it does is give their offense a chance to put a drive together. They've got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something before the break. And now they have an opportunity.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Airing this one out for Evans. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10. Mayfield now. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down.
Complete to number 13, Mike Evans. A gain of 12. First down, Tampa Bay.
To throw, Mayfield. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. 3rd and 4. And again, it's Mayfield. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Buccaneers.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 2nd down and 3. Mayfield looks to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Still going inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. I cannot imagine a more perfect half of football for one side, CD, and a more disastrous half of football for another side. But if you focus on the positive half, with this pick-6, you look at where that lead is at, and you think that we are only in the 2nd quarter. My goodness.
I love the expression, my goodness indeed. Pretty obvious. It's a free fall out there. Everybody gets a chance to make a play. And if you're on the field, you got a great chance of being the next guy that your teammates are celebrating.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. The first half, no contest. What will the second half bring? As we are back and underway on EA Sports. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Mayfield to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Mayfield and the troops staying out and going for it on 4th. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Now Hurts going to move him around. They go play action here on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on first down.
And now they'll shift things around. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Big Vita Vea pushing his way through to wind up with a sack.
He's known for his legs and his fancy footwork, but he's not getting much of a chance to use it here. The defense continued to hold the upper hand by bringing him down on that play.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bucky Irving, 60 yards. And the Bucs are able to at least get one score back.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Buccaneers 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
From the gun, it's Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
63. And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10.
Throwing is Hurts. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bucs 46-yard
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Quick slant here to Smith. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 31-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for Eagles first down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Got him in. It's Brown. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Alpha, alpha, alpha.
Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is incomplete.
Intended for Tank Bixby. Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Second and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. They'll look to throw again. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
A gain of 17 yards. And an Eagles.
Now Hurts changing up the play.
First and goal.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as they'll be backed up to start this drive.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On first and 10, here's Irvin. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this third quarter of play. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Second and 10.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. The offense on third down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
That is caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
And a first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll make it second down.
Second and 6.
Mayfield now from the 50. Finding Otten once more. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
That's a gain of 8. That's another Buccaneers first down.
They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Mayfield. Looking middle, and he's got Ibuka. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 19.
19 yards. That's good for a first down.
Now Mayfield. Wide open receiver complete. And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Let's go.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. Now Hurts looking to change the play. Hurts with a quick throw, complete. He's got room at the 30. And down to the 16-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now they'll change things up.
Eagles first down.
A quick throw there is incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Logan Hall fighting through and dropping him for the sack. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll try to do it himself. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
Hey, alert 33. Real. Hey, alert, 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 alert. What's that?
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed.
A 4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Hurry! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hurry, hurry! Hurry! Hurry, hurry!
Desperation time. Mayfield on fourth down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And that's going to be incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
about a man, the lift controller, the lever king. I told you, hop in and let the journey begin. Shake a shiny face, let you someone for all his face. So full of face, I just wanna get it up and down. We're moving on around, we're going up and down. We're moving on around. I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator. Like him, I really wanna be like him. I wanna be like him. Forget about that. Hands up in the sky, and we keep getting energy down, that you cannot deny. We're growing light, keep shining bright. I cannot wait to get inside. Still on our side, where we wanna go. Up and down, we're moving on around. We're going up and down, we're moving on around. I wanna show.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Kicker Brandon Aubrey is out to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. Taken at the goal line. And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Now 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throw left side complete. That's Rice. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Easy.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Patrick going to change the play. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete as well.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Yellow. 15, yellow. 15.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game planned for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game planned for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Looks like they'll move things around here. Now Mahomes. Quick throw has got Hunt on the slant. Third down and 6.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 6.
15.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That is pulled in by a diving Kelsey. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 47.
Japanese, step by one. 15, yellow.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point.
Brings up second and 5 at the 42-yard line.
15.
Now this time Mahomes will throw. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hey, Ripley.
Now it's Mahomes again. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
At the Cowboys' 40-yard line.
15.
We're scoreless after one. second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 16.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Hey, rip it.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This is really impressive because when the offenses are running RPOs, things move very quickly. Fake, ball's out of his hands, and they're trying to hit him in the gaps downfield. And instead, the defender reacts so well that he makes a play on it, and the ball falls incomplete.
And again, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal.
Yellow. Hey, 15. Easy. March.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Marquise Brown from a yard out. And the Chiefs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally had some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the 2nd, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 41 yards.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A first carry now. This is Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. On play action, Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 26 yards. And the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Aubrey good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Mahomes now to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Yellow.
Now here's Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
For a Kansas City Chiefs first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
12 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down. 1st and 10.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. That one out wide and intercepted. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings us one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. So I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Finally, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
At the Chiefs' 3-yard line.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Yeah! There we go.
Williams going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Chiefs are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
It's a turnover on downs.
Well, Charles certainly circled that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said give me the analytics. And the analytics said go for it. Didn't work out.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Yellow.
And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes going to shift him around.
Hey, 43, 40. Tie down these two. Hero, 15. Attack. Yellow. Hey, Sunday. Yellow.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That's laid out deep for Rice. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He's going to go up top again. And that is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, the first half very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
A third quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And now an audible here into something else. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they'll run it here. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Here's a 2nd and 8.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line.
Prescott
brings up 2nd and 8.
got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Yeah! Here we go. 47.
Prescott now from the 50. That is incomplete.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
We're going to 54. We're going 46.
Now Prescott. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and trying to keep people.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. C.D. Lamb. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Aubrey now for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
14, Chiefs 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. But Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up. He's got a man, complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Play action now, Prescott. That one down the field for Ferguson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is now 21-14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
A big play there for KC. 41 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Attack! 43! 43!
Throwing now is Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshone. Hang on here. They declined that. So the yardage will stand.
There has to be confusion coming from the bench to the field about what their intentions are, because you guarantee they want the penalty. Turn down that big yardage gained against them. Instead, they turn down the penalty, and the yardage stands.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Here's Prescott. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Michael Dana. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, certainly going to be a lot tougher adding a touchdown to that lead now since they're facing 2nd and 20+. Big-time sack to start the drive and put the opponent way back. Let's see what kind of play call they come up with here.
Now Dak, he's going to mix it up. Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Completes this one to Pickens. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now.
A big gain on the play. It's 4th down.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So a big one coming here for Brandon Aubrey. This to make it a two-score game. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a two-score deficit here in the fourth. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up second down.
At the 46-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That's laid out deep for Rice. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Hey, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's a gain of a yard.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They run it again with Williams. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Javonte Williams, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
Did my eyes deceive me, or was that an I formation play that was just run there for a touchdown?
A little old-school eye.
How about that? Was that a fullback, tailback, running it into the end zone?
Well, that's what that fullback's for, right? That's why you use that. Let him pave the way.
Oh, without a doubt. He's an extra blocker, and he did his job well on that play.
Chiefs, 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. This is 1st and 10. Finding Kelsey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Here's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Mahomes. And that's complete to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Attack!
Mahomes. inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
First down.
15.
First and 10.
When Mahomes sees something, he'll change the play.
Attack! Hey, color. Yellow.
Mahomes. And it's caught. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Well, they knew a lot of steps had to happen here. They got step 1, the touchdown. You need a 2-point conversion here, don't you?
You do, and as you continue to look ahead, if you're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, they have to go for 2 again. That's why teams are practicing multiple 2-point plays.
We saw that in Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots getting a pair of big 2-point conversions. Mahomes. That's caught. And they will get back to within 1 score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8 here in the 4th. Time definitely of the essence now, just under a minute to play, and here we go. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Kill. Yeah.
Here's Prescott. Finds Pickens out right. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. 2nd and 9. Now they'll audible to something else. They try the left side here with Williams. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And he will have a Cowboys first down, and that should be that.
GG's, man, GG's.
Now we give up the middle to Williams.
GG's.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Kill. Here we go, 47. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Hey, kill.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.